Hey everyone, welcome to the Energy of Your Business Monday show. So excited that you're here. So today we are going to be talking about the number one way to powerfully move forward in your business. And we're going to be doing an energy clearing at the same time. Afterwards. So this is going to be a fun day. All right. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about this topic because it's been, coming up quite a lot lately. It's around just moving forward, feeling stuck, feeling like you've done all the things, you're doing all the clearings, you're doing all the mantras and affirmations, yet kind of still moving a little slow. And so this is where I come in, all right? So first off, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Melissa Zoske, your energy alignment business mentor, and I help spiritual entrepreneurs, coaches, and healers clear their success blocks so they can move forward in their business, taking aligned, strategic, guided action steps. So what that means is you're getting out of your own way. Glasses are dirty today. And that means that you are able to finally feel like you are in flow with everything that's going on. And you are tapped in and tuned into your intuition, and you're able to make those guided, inspired steps from whatever's coming in your view. Sometimes you get those intuitive hits from things that are very unsuspecting. You're like, oh, I didn't expect this at all. So this is something that's really fun when you start really digging deep into that. So much fun. All right, let me make sure that this is showing okay. It looks like it, hold on a sec. I always like to make sure this is showing on all the places that I have this going. Yep, it is. If you want to go to StreamYard.com so I can see your name when you comment when you post in the comments below, go ahead and do so. Please post where you are watching from. I always like seeing that. I'm in Montana. Hi, LaFern. Nice to see you here. I'm in Montana, and we have been having bipolar weather. It's been going from, I think it was almost 80. And then we had tons of snow and down to like 28 again this last few days. So it's been crazy weather, which I don't know about you, but kind of messes with me a little bit. Mentally, physically, it is whoa. It's like, anyway, it's fun. So now we're getting some more green stuff going on here, and I'm very happy. Hi, Arlene from Texas. Nice to see you here. This is so much fun. You guys, if you could do me a favor and tag people into the call, into the live, so that we can see, so more people can get this information. It's really important, all right? And at the end, we're going to be doing a clearing on these blocks that are keeping you from moving forward, all right? And it's so much fun because often when we are looking at what it is that is getting in our way, it's very, a lot of times we're not even aware of it. They're very sneaky, all right? So the first thing I wanted to talk about today is trust. And I know that's one you've probably heard many times before, but we're going to go at it from a little bit different angle, okay? I want you to think about your trust in your business, in your life. Do you really trust that everything is going to work out for you? Or do you have that doubt? Do you have that fear going 24/7? And I've talked about this often. Most of the time that fear is not even coming from you. It's coming from something that happened lifetimes ago. Because we inherit more than hair and eye color from our ancestors, all right? We inherit their beliefs, their patterns, their programming, that's held in our DNA. And it's replaying 24/7, sending out to the universe a vibration that the universe matches. It's law of attraction 101. So trust is one of the number one things you need to learn to cultivate more of, okay? And we're going to go over that in a minute. And LaFern is calling from a good old Minnesota. Nice. Nice to see you here. So I want you to remember one thing, okay? The universe is always conspiring for you. It's always conspiring for you. It always has your best interest at heart. It's always looking out for the best way to get you from point A to Z, the quickest way possible for your highest and greatest good. Once you really start stepping into that and you really start trusting in that, your life will change. And one of the biggest things for me and most of my clients is I see that they have so many things around their trust. They say they trust, but there's really that underneath those layers of beliefs, patterns and programs, like I said, from generations back that you've inherited from your ancestors that are getting in the way. Those are the subconscious beliefs. You just don't even know that they're there. And just like the tip of an iceberg, right? You have the tip here and there's the water here, right? All this huge berg is below, and that's those beliefs, those patterns, those emotions, those traumas. All you see is that little tip on top. It looks small. It doesn't look like it's going to be a big deal, but it will take your ship down if you let it. So that's one thing I want just to remind you of. I'm sure you've heard that before, but just remembering that is huge, okay? Remember again, the universe is always conspiring for you, not why is this happening to me, but why is this happening for me? If you can change that into something, you have something going wrong during the day, if you could ask yourself, why is this happening for me? And you'll notice that things start to shift just by saying that. Looking for why this could be happening for you is so important, okay? The next thing is intuition is never wrong. Now, I know sometimes we tap into intuition thinking that it's intuition, but it's really fear disguised as your intuition. And I have that all the time. I have a whole talk in YouTube and in my podcast about fear disguising. Is fear disguising itself as your inner guidance system, your intuition? And oftentimes we allow fear to guide us, and it never guides us in the right direction. It keeps us small. It keeps you from moving forward. And like I said, these are the things that are keeping you from moving forward. So really pay attention to that. It's never wrong. Your intuition is always right. But sometimes it could be teaching you things, along the way that don't feel so good. They're like, I'm not liking that feeling. That's okay. That's there to teach you. So what is it? What are you supposed to be learning? Again, why is this happening for me? Why is this happening for me? Things are happening for you, for a reason, for your highest and greatest good. And if you keep moving forward, if you don't let it stop you, if you keep digging deeper and moving forward, you will find the gold nuggets that you're supposed to be clearing out so that you can then reach your goals and dreams, okay? Living that life that you want, all right? So even if it doesn't feel the best, you need to listen to your intuition all the time. And when you're in it, there's a feeling of, I'm listening to my intuition. This doesn't feel the best. It feels kind of uncomfortable. You need to remember that you need to get a little comfortable being a little bit uncomfortable, because that's where you're stretching, just like stretching a muscle. I don't know about you, but I've got tight hamstrings. And when I stretch those suckers, it feels like this nervy feeling. But when I get done, it feels so good. And it's the same thing with listening to the intuitive hits that sometimes feel a little scary. And when you follow them, because we all get intuitive hits, but whether you follow them or not is a whole nother story. I want you to learn to follow that intuition, and have trust that everything's happening for you. And it could be that you're just supposed to learn something really huge that will take you to the next level of your evolution. Okay. So remember that. So one of the first things I do to kind of start working through those fears is taking small steps forward. You don't have to take the big, huge, massive steps. All right. In fact, usually every day I'm taking a bunch of small steps. The big steps, when you do them very little, because usually you're not taking big steps a lot of the time. You're taking small steps on a regular basis. Those get you far. If you're waiting to take those big steps and always waiting for the big wow, they don't happen very often. So you don't get as far, and they're way more uncomfortable. So, it's really about stepping in and out of stepping into your zone of genius and out of that fear of being uncomfortable and moving forward. Okay. So taking the part of the small moves, the small steps I take every day could be posting, could be making posts, could be doing lives. Excuse me. Could be doing lives. It could be sharing comments. Could be doing outreach and DMs. Could be going to Clubhouse and doing a Clubhouse room. I know it's scary sometimes. I don't know about that platform. I love it, but it scares me sometimes. I can get on here and be totally visible and live, and I don't feel nervous, but I've been doing this longer. When I first started doing lives, it scared the crap out of me. So it's just about getting used to it, developing those muscles and moving forward, okay? So the next thing is to gather the mental and emotional strength that you need to move forward. We all need it. It's absolutely 100% needed. And it's like mindset. That is huge. Your mind can play tricks on you, right? How many of you have felt fear Right before you're supposed to do something like reach out to somebody or get on a clarity call, you feel that fear. And really, you have to remember it's in your mind. There's really nothing to be scared about. The worst that can happen is the person that you're talking to isn't a fit, or you don't make a real true connection, or you don't feel, you don't feel like, oh, this is going to amount to anything. Who cares? There's really nothing that's really going to go wrong. But that negative mindset, that fear or that agitation or whatever it is that's coming up, what it does is keeps you small. I mean, I've had it happen with me, and I still have it happen with me where I'll be on a call or in a group setting talking, and I'll start stumbling or rambling on my words. And I'm real proof that it doesn't matter. You can still be successful, even if you aren't 100% confident in your own abilities, because you're building that mental strength. You're building that emotional strength to move forward, okay? Part of this is around looking at your emotions, what's coming up, and being able to dig deep to see where they're starting from. Like I said before, most of the time for me, they're generations back. I started off with working on things that I knew in my conscious. Again, what's above the surface is your conscious, right? What's below is so much bigger. And so when I started digging deeper, it was like, holy moly, there's so much here. How am I ever going to get through this in a lifetime? Well, here's the deal. When you're using energy, especially my type of energy, my quantum key method, it is not only grabbing the things that you know of, but it's grabbing the frequency of the things from past generations, and it's moving forward into your children as well. So we're really going around the whole timeline of that energy, and we're just wiping that out, and we're transforming it into that kind of energy that you want, that love, light, truth, and joy, peace, all the things that you want to have in your life today, all the things that amount to you being successful, all right? And when I say wealth or success, I mean every area of your life, your health, your wealth, your relationships, your happiness, your business, all of it. Because when you work on one thing, you are working on everything. You can't shift one thing without it having a ripple effect on everything else in your life. So remember that. It's not just like, oh, I got this one thing cleared out today. No, that one thing could be attached to thousands of things. And most likely it is attached to thousands of things. So remember that digging deep and looking for the emotional root, finding it, digging deeper. Is this from inherited? Now I use forms of energy testing, and I teach it within my work. I teach it. So my clients actually learn how to go back generations, learning how to clear their own beliefs that are going back 30, 40, 50, even sometimes thousands of years. So I get back 30 generations back, father side, mother side. Is it around the belief of betrayal? It is around the belief of fear of getting caught, or maybe fear of being seen. You never know. Maybe you got in trouble at one point for being seen for something. We always, as women, I was just reading a book and it talked about the witch wound and about how as witches, they were burned at the stake for gifts they had. And so today we have all these people that we know it as intuition, right? We know it as being able to have a really strong connection within yourself, being connected to God's source universe, and being able to get those divine hits, basically, those downloads. Well, back in the day, the people were burned for that. So you can imagine the collective that's being held in your DNA right now, playing 24/7. Every time you start to tap in, you take a step back because there's that fear. So those are things that you need to do. They are playing 24/7. Those beliefs are playing 24/7, okay? The next thing to remember, and this is something we forget, and we just want to be remembering all the time. Hold on a sec. Is that your thoughts create your reality. Again, Law of Attraction 101. Your thoughts create your reality. Are you truly aware of the power that your thoughts have? Really? Again, back to trust. Do you really trust that what you're thinking, you are creating something from? I mean, really? Dig deep and think about that. Your thoughts create things. Your thoughts create your life. If your thoughts are creating your life, and you think about what you've thought about over the last few days, can you say that you've been consciously aware of what you've been creating? I mean, if you've had negative thoughts, would you really be allowing that to dictate your life? No, it's because you've been running on autopilot. When we run on autopilot, I don't know about you, when you go into the store and you're driving in your car and you're like, and you get there and all of a sudden you're like, I don't even remember getting here. That's what our thoughts do in our life. So we go on autopilot and it's creating your life whether you know it or not. So why not be aware of it? Why not be in tune to that and consciously co-create your life? All right. Now, again, we have the subconscious coming in there. That's why it's so important to be working through those blocks that are keeping you from moving forward, right? They're keeping you creating the life that you don't want. They're pulling you back. So it's really important. So being truly aware of the power of your thoughts and being aware of what you're thinking about yourself, what you're thinking of others, what you're thinking of situations. Do you judge? Do you judge yourself? Do you judge others? Remember that everything that's here right now is happening for you. Again, so even if it doesn't feel right, you know that it's happening for you. So you can switch it. You can okay, this is happening. I am consciously creating my world right now. So what can I do? How can I change my mindset, my heart, my vibration to be able to match with that life that I want to create? How can I do that? Again, it's digging deeper. So if you're thinking negative thoughts, are you aware of what you think about your work? I mean, do you have those thoughts? If you're a coach, or you're a spiritual entrepreneur and you're working at this and you're like, why am I doing this? Should I be doing this? Oh, I'm doing a crappy job. I'm not able to really help people. If you're talking to yourself in that way, it's going to send that out and you're going to get more of that. And you're going to sabotage yourself some more. So also, what do you feel? How do you feel about your body? I mean, even a negative thought, remember, everything is connected. When you work on one thing, you work on everything. So how you feel about your body. I have a lot of coaches that I've connected with that work on body awareness and, anything around body shaming. I mean, getting rid of that needs to happen. I mean, I had eating disorders when I was in my teens and it sucked. And that left lasting impressions that I had to work on. In fact, I created a whole program on that alone because I was like, I need to help others with this. Now, that's not my zone. I don't work in that zone now, but I just felt like I wanted to have that gift for other people to be able to clear their blocks around their body image, their negative self-image. I mean, I remember even when I was 93 pounds and I'm 5'6.5", I got down to 93 pounds. And I remember looking in the mirror, grabbing skin, thinking this is fat and thinking I looked gross. And I remember that was a lie. Anybody that saw me knew that was not the truth. But in my mind, I saw something different. I felt something different. That one thing led to everything. I'm not good enough. I can't even look right. I can't do anything right. That bled out to my whole life experience at the time. And fortunately, I also was digging deep into reading books like Living, Loving, and Learning and Smiling and these cognitive therapy books that really helped with my thinking and switching that around. And that was my first taste of your thoughts create your reality. And that's where I really started to really get into energy even more, going with the law of attraction. And I loved Abraham Hicks and all the messages there, which just lit me up because I knew it at my very core that this was truth. All right. So looking at your relationships even. How do you feel about the people you're attracting in your life? How do you feel about how do they treat you? Remember that if you feel bad about yourself, you're attracting people in your life that are making you feel worse, probably, or that don't treat you well. It's all happening because you are attracting it to you. Change your thoughts and work on those core beliefs, those patterns, those programmings, clearing them out from generations back. And you're going to notice mass changes in your life, okay? So it's all connected. And through those thoughts, that's how we create again. So your intention, that's the next thing, your intention. So remember, we're supposed to be having this intention to create whatever we want to create, all right? So being very intentional with what you want to create is one of the number one steps of the law of attraction. And the law of attraction is always working for you again, whether you know it or not. Being intentional is one of the quickest ways to get to your goals, to create your life. and to move forward. All right. So the thing is, oftentimes we're doing all these things, right? Ellie, come here. My dog's over here. Come here, Ellie. Ellie, come here. Come here, baby. She's wanting out. I might have to get up. Oh, she's coming over here. My little dog, Els Bells. Come here, Ellie. Come here. She's over there whining because she wants some attention. Hi, baby. There she is. She's doing her little appearance. Okay, sit down. Sit down, babe. So the thing about feeling like you've done all this work and you're not moving forward and you are struggling every step of the way, I want you to remember that when it feels like you failed or that you're failing and you keep repeating that fail cycle, let go of thinking that just because you didn't reach a goal, thinking that failing, I don't even like that word fail, it feels so icky, but feeling like failing or a stumble or a setback is really a failure. It's not. It's not a failure. It's a gift. And I want you to remember that. Failing isn't really failing. It's learning, okay? It's gathering information. It's helping you see what's working and what's not. It's helping you really dial in how to move forward next time. Very few people succeed on the first try. How many people do you know have succeeded on the first try? I mean, it's not the easiest, okay? I mean, there are people that have done it, but usually these people that you see as overnight successes, if you really look into their background, they have been working at doing what they love to do repeatedly over and over and over again until finally it looked like they have an overnight success, and they didn't. But they learned and they had that perseverance, that mental strength to move forward. And that's where you succeed. All right. So not letting that feeling of failing get you down. That's going to be huge. I want you to think of a time where you failed or you struggled. All right. Think about a time when you feel it could be current. Maybe you're going through some struggles right now and you're like, I'm doing everything right and nothing is working. What am I doing wrong? All those are the wrong questions to ask. Okay. I want you to look at the emotions with that. Frustration, anger, you've believed, you've invested in all the right things. You've invested in maybe getting a mentor or coach, and it just hasn't worked for you. But what it really is working for you. So forgiving yourself for all of those things, those emotions, those beliefs, those patterns, and looking at the emotions. I want you to look at the earliest memory with those emotions. What comes up for you? And this is just really super easy stuff, okay? I've got a daily success ritual PDF. If you want it, post in the comments below. I say I want it, and I'll get that to you. It kind of lets you go through the daily things that I look at and look for. And it really helps me like raise my vibration in that moment. I mean, there's a list of the vibration levels. And if you know how to do self-testing, you can test that for yourself. But I want you to look back at the earliest memories. Is there discouragement? Is there lack of confidence? Any of those things come to mind, okay? So I want you to think about that. And I want you to right now grab that. And we're going to do a clearing on working through this, okay? And I hope my dog will stay quiet and won't start crying as I do this. It won't take long, all right? All right, so just sit in a comfortable position. I want you to take a nice deep breath in and release. Another nice deep breath in and release. We're opening up your root chakra, and just by asking it to open up, it will open up. And we're calling on a beautiful grounding cord to come through your root, going all the way down through the floor, down to the center of the earth and connecting to the earth's fire, pulling that energy up through the root cord, all the way back up into your root, feeling that root chakra up with beautiful healing energy. And we're going to open up your crown as wide as you can, on the top of your head. Open that up. the beautiful universal energy, and allow it to flow through your crown, down through your spine, through all your chakras, and meeting with the root chakra, mixing with that root, with that earth energy. Beautiful healing energy. And just breathe and relax. Today we're asking that all known and unknown negative images, unhealthy beliefs, destructive cellular memories, and all resulting feelings related to this moving forward in your business and life. We're asking that any blocks, any discouragement, any lack of confidence, any lack of courage, anything around doubt, not tapping into your intuition, not feeling connected, fear, listening to the fear, we're asking for all these and anything else related to this be found, open, and healed by filling you with love, light, life, and truth. We also ask the full effects of this healing be increased to the highest level for your greatest good at this time, but still be gentle, easy, and pleasant. I'm going to have you tap both hands over your heart chakra. And then pulling your hands back, visualizing your heart chakra opening up and clearing any energy around feeling like betrayal, feelings of being left out, feelings of disconnect, feelings of not being wanted, any of these feelings of discouragement. Let's clear those out now. And you're just holding your hands back after tapping it, allowing that energy to flow. And then we're going to go down and tap in the solar plexus right above the belly button and pull your hands back, hovering them over the solar plexus, feeling that beautiful solar plexus energy clearing out anything that no longer serves you. Feelings of past mistakes, past bad investments, feelings that of fear of repeating that same history. Allowing yourself to clear this energy out once and for all. Feeling that energy. Clearing out doubt. Feelings of comparing yourself to others. Knowing that you have everything that you need, that there is no lack, that there's more than enough for everyone. Pulling in that energy of collaboration, excitement, feelings of sharing. Beautiful. I'm getting a 17 generation back, mother's side fear of failing. And we're going to pull that into this solar plexus. It's coming out of the solar plexus. It could really be anywhere, but that's where I'm feeling it right now. So we're clearing that 17 generations back, and we're clearing that in the collective right now. Left hand tapping on the crown, right hand tapping on the root chakra right above the pubic bone, and then pulling your hands back, hovering them over those two areas. Clearing out self-doubt. Clearing out suspicion. I'm getting a 3 generation back father's side suspicion of others. There's a fear related to this around putting yourself out there because people will steal what you have. They will take it, copy it, steal what you have. So you don't ever step out because you don't want anybody else taking what you have. So you never share. Let's clear that out now. Tapping both hands right below the belly button over the sacral chakra, pulling your hands back, hovering them over that area. Again, the sacral is all around your passion and your drive to move forward. We're clearing out any fears, any doubts, anybody that's told you you weren't good enough, any relationships you've had in your life. I'm getting a childhood memory from the collective here. This memories around feeling left out, feeling like you don't fit in. Let's clear that out. Clearing it out from the collective. We're also going back 32 generations back, mother's side, clearing that out. Oh, it feels so buzzy. All right, that's going. That's good. Tapping both hands over your throat chakra, pulling your hands back. Allowing you to have an authentic, clear voice and message for what and who you are trying to teach and help. Who are you trying to reach? Being very clear, being able to speak very clearly, and allowing you to vocalize how you want to come across with ease and grace. Remembering that you are powerful, remembering that you have the divine gifts that were given to you before you were even born, to be able to help others to move forward, to be able to help them break past whatever barriers they have to having this life that they want, these relationships, these health, this business that they want, the success, the finances, all of it. It's here. And you are sharing your gifts to help others with that. You're being seen with so much open arms. Allow yourself to speak your truth, share your wisdom, and get out there. Tapping both hands over your heart again and then pulling your hands back. Let's install beautiful, brilliant, bright light coming down through your crown chakra, all through your cells, through every organ, every gland, every dark corner of your being. And it starts to expand out past your body, through your aura, repairing any damage, rips, or tears. Rebuilding that aura to be strengthened, vibrant, healthy, protective. This beautiful healing light stretches several feet past you. Let's make it stretch several yards past you until it's the size of a small room. Beautiful healing energy is around you right now, protecting you at all times. This light is so bright that all darkness, parasites, viruses, bacteria, and all negative energy pass harmlessly by you. You are safe, you are secure, you are protected on all levels. You are supported, you are loved, you are cared for. Filling this beautiful room with beautiful golden light, filling it with trust, beautiful trust, filling it with faith, filling it with persistence, problem solving, flexibility, coping skills. All your abilities are opening up to you now. Your gifts, things that you've barely tapped into, are opening up, just like a rose, opening up wider and wider until it's in full bloom, blossoming before your eyes. You have unlimited potential. You have limitless possibilities. You are aligned and limitless. Feeling that energy, filling every cell of your body, every organ, every gland, overriding any negative beliefs or traumas. Anything else that wants to come forward now will come forward now and lift and leave, leaving you filled with pure love and light. Taking both hands one over the other, placing it over your heart, using little circular motions. It doesn't matter which direction. Allowing yourself to feel aligned, allowing all these energy centers to integrate and process. Crossing both hands over your chest, give yourself a nice big squeeze and give gratitude and thanks for this healing, and magnifying it and sharing it with anyone else listening to this recording. Whew. I don't know about you, but I always love that. This gives the week such a good lift, doesn't it? I love that feeling. Any of you come up with any emotions during this process? Oh, you might be feeling a little sleepy right now. That's okay. I used to just, when I came out of these, I felt like I was in like a weird twilight zone. I'd be like kind of spacey for a little while. So drink lots of water, make sure you ground yourself. You make sure that you're just, noticing what you notice. All right. So if you have anything that's come up, go ahead and post them in the comments and I'll see if I can dig a little deeper for you. Whoops. Oh my gosh. So now got my phone on too here, trying to look at the comments here. So Leah Griggs, hi, hon. How are you doing? Yes. All right. So if you have any questions, if something came up for you, let me know what you're thinking because I'll see if I can find it and tap into it a little bit more. You are one of the lucky ones on this live call when you are on here live. Sometimes I can tap into your deeper, find a generational belief or block. Sometimes I do this. So you never know. Hop on here live and you might get one to be one of the ones that get this. So yes, this was a great healing. I feel it too. So any of you that are on here that want me to tap into your energy right now, go ahead and post in the comments something you've been struggling with and that you would like some help with. Let me see if I can see it on here. So I am catching, I'm going to go ahead. Sandy is saying that she's dealing with some rejection. So let's go ahead and look at where this is coming from. So this is here, it's here. Okay. All right. So Sandy, there is a feeling of being taken for granted. This is generational. This is going back 12 generations on your father's side. Feelings of being taken for granted. And I love all the work that you've been doing because with you, you have really stepped up and out and working through these different layers. I know that you've more than doubled your income. So I'm so proud of you. Sandy's involved in my program and she's been doing some amazing work. So let's go ahead and clear this taken for granted, all right? So just go ahead and tap on your heart, all right? All right. All right, we're also getting this, there's also a fear of connecting, like fear of being seen and connecting in the way that you feel, in the way that your gifts are fully expressing themselves. I'm clearing that out too. 3 generations back, that's mother's side. Let's get rid of that. Out it goes. Whew, okay. All right, got that. That's cleared out. Awesome. Woo, felt good. How does that feel, Sandy? I love it when it moves fast like that. All right, so we have Susan. You are fear of being seen. Okay, so that is, all right. Okay, so this one's around lack of control. It's like if you go out and you be seen, then you might say something or do something that will embarrass you or cause you frustration. This is going back. This is going back 16 generations back on your mother's side. This is true. Yes. So it's fear of stepping up and out because you might say or do something that you will regret later on, and it could be as simple as stumbling with words. Sometimes we just all of a sudden, I rambled on this last week. I had some really weird kind of quirky energy going on and I rambled on during a call one time and it was like, no big deal. Who cares, right? So let's go ahead and clear that, Susan. All right. So just go ahead and close your eyes, tap on your heart. And if you close your eyes and you just lift your eyes up gently, and you all can do this with me at the same time, just tap your heart, roll your eyes up gently. Just don't strain your eyes as you do that as you're shut. And we're going to clear this, okay, in the collective. Okay. Okay. There's also something else that's showing up right now with fear of, what is it? It's kind of like a fear of, not a fear of, it's a fear of being seen. It's related to that, but it's more directly related to not being received well. Like people won't want me. Okay, so I'm just clearing that out for you now. Tap on your heart, or you can rub on your heart. And let's clear that. Yes. All right. All right, so that's clear. Do you feel a shift there, Susan? All right, let's keep this rolling. Nice. Okay. All right, so we have Betty. Hi, Betty. How are you doing? Clarity And motivation. So clarity and motivation. Let's go ahead and clear that. Clarity and motivation to move. So getting clear and then the motivation to move forward with that clarity. Okay. So, okay. Okay. All right. So I'm getting guilt. This is 6 generations back on your mother's side. And this guilt is keeping you from being clear on what you need to do in your next steps. Now, guilt can take us in all directions because it can come forward from maybe you felt like you've somewhere around guilt with money, like you've spent money in a way that you're feeling like you shouldn't have, or something like that. That's where I'm picking up with you. And this is coming from this 6th generation back. So let's just go ahead and clear that guilt, all right? All of you are clearing this guilt at the same time, so make sure your eyes are shut, rolled up gently, just a little bit, tapping on your heart, clearing it from the collective and clearing it on all levels, all frequencies, all generations between now and 6. All right. Filling the space up with love and light and truth. There's no room for guilt. Clearing clarity. And this is with all of you, getting that clarity that you need, clearing that self-doubt, that imposter syndrome, that feeling of not knowing what you need to do, know that you don't know enough. You don't have enough knowledge. That kind of like shiny object syndrome where you want to move into that space of learning, of certification. I call it serial certify. Let's clear that out. The need for more knowledge, the need for more knowing, the more education. Let's clear that out. You have enough. You are enough right now to move forward. Getting clear on your identity, who you are, who you help. I'd like you to all to tap on your third eye and just tap there and then hover your hands over that area. Opening that third eye to be very clear with your future version of you, seeing yourself vibrant, seeing yourself full. I want you to look at how you see yourself as a wealthy woman, as a wealthy entrepreneur, as a wealthy and successful being. What does that look like? Who do you look like? I mean, we're all not the same. We all don't have to have fancy cars or fancy houses or, upscale things. Sometimes it's just a matter of having that wealth and having that security, right? What do you look like? Do you dress different? Do you stand taller? Do you just feel safer and secure? What does that look like to you, that future version of you? Step into that right now, and let's infuse this into making us more clear, infusing this into our future version of ourselves, anchoring us to this version, because there is no distance in time with energy. You are here now. You are clear, and you can more easily see who your ideal clients are. All right. All right, how did that feel, Betty? Arlene, doubt and discouragement, that good things won't come to me. Okay, that doubt and that fear. Okay, so it's here, it's here. Okay. All right. Okay. So what I'm getting is stubbornness, and I don't know where that's coming from. It's like, wait a minute, I'm doubting. No, it's a stubbornness within you it's like digging your heels down. You're not willing to go against the grain. You're not really willing to put your stake in the ground and saying, I am here. I am deciding to do this. This is my path. This is my passion. This is my power. I'm stepping in. I'm doing this right now. All right. So this, this stubbornness is keeping you from really seeing that you are here. You can do this. Now, this is not coming from your lifetime either. This is something generational. This is going back 11 generations, father's side, being stubborn, not wanting to see other people's perspective, not being a step up and out of fear, listening to your own inner guidance and moving forward. Okay, so let's clear that. Okay. Okay, so I want you to all to repeat in your mind or out loud. Just repeat after me. I am enough right now. I have enough right now. I have everything I need right now. I have everything to move forward. That I have everything I need to move forward right now. I am enough right now. I have everything I need to move forward right now. I am enough. I am enough. All right. Putting that deeper in, filling every cell, every organ, every gland. Try to move fast when I'm doing this. Okay, Betty, wow, I really felt that. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, my legs are buzzing. I'm moving fast, guys, right now just because I'm trying to get you all in. So LaFern, what are you working through? Okay, when I had to clear out father's side about sharing, when you had cleared out the father's side about sharing, I'd uncovered the same complication this weekend where whatever I had did as a child, my sister would be awarded or given credit for it, and was a piece that had been holding me back in my current journey. Awesome. Okay, LaFern. See, LaFern's also one of the members in my program, and she is just doing amazing work, moving forward. She's doing awesome. I love this. Your whole circle is changing. You're feeling very, oh, shoot. Okay, so, all right, so this is time when we need to feel the connection. A lot of times when we step out of our comfort zone, we feel disconnect because you're moving forward and you're letting go of the old. And sometimes that letting go of the old keeps you from moving forward because there's that fear of the new. It's like staying in where you're at right now is safer, right? Even if it's not great. The fear of the unknown is worse. I mean, it could be worse, right? So let's go ahead and I want you to see yourself letting go, shedding. Let's shed all this past beliefs around yourself. You are recreating a whole new divine feminine person. You are stepping into your power. All right. So I want you to feel into your solar plexus right above your belly. All right. And I want you to just tap on that. All right. And I want you to pull your hands back over your solar plexus. I'm just pulling them like 2 to 3 inches away from your solar plexus. And I want you to feel into letting go, just taking off, like you're letting go. You see yourself, you're letting go of all these old things. Just like you're peeling off old clothes that don't fit. They're uncomfortable, they're scratchy, they're peely, they feel icky. You're going to take them off. And as you take them off, you feel lighter and lighter until you're standing there completely naked, right? You feel bare. You feel like, I got to get some clothes on. It's hard because you just let go of all this stuff that you don't need anymore. And you feel like vulnerable. Now I want you to take a step forward. And before you is this new outfit. It's this beautiful, sparkly, empowering outfit filled with confidence, grace, ease. You are feeling connection. And I want you to put one piece on at a time. One beautiful layer. First you put the shirt on. Then you pull your underwear on, okay? Then you put your pants on and you put your socks on. You slip into your shoes. You put this beautiful, luxurious coat on. And you just feel it. You feel so good. And you look behind you and you see all those rags on the ground. You're leaving them behind. You have this new, powerful, amazing coat of armor around you. You feel incredibly courageous. You don't have a lack of fear as much as you have more courage. You're more confident that you can do this. And as you look forward, you see new people that are at this new level. They're amazing people. Tap over your heart And then pull your hands back over your heart. You can see these new people around you, and they are your new peers. They're new people. They have this higher vibration. You are attuned to them. It's a little scary, yes, but you are courageous. You're moving forward. And the more you surround yourself with these people, these new connections, the more you're leveling yourself up, the more you're guided to be around more high vibe people, more positive thinking people, more women that lift you up, not take you down, not women that are jealous and competitive. You're with women that you collaborate with, that want to help you, that see your value, that want you in their sisterhood. This is your home. Take one last look behind you at those old rags. Do you want to go back and grab them? I don't think so. Look forward, smile, and move forward into this circle of women as they encircle you. They're around you. They're so happy that you're with them. You're an amazing new place. Embrace it. And again, I want you to cross your hands over your chest and just give yourself a nice big squeeze, a hug, gratitude, and thanks as you embrace this new you. You're not letting go of it. It's really hard to get rid of all the fear in one shot. I know you have people probably tell you, but if you had no fear, you would be where you want to be now. It's all about having that courage to move forward, letting go of the fear and saying, you know what, I've got a little bit of this. I'm working on it daily. You're working through those energy blocks. It's really important. But stepping up with courage, stepping forward to that new, better version of yourself is where you want to be. And that's where your new tribe finds you. That's where your new circle is. And it feels amazing. Once you get past that, the new girl, I'm the new one, it's like, I feel like, oh, once you get past that and you start to have more trust, again, we're going back to trust and faith, you'll be feeling like a whole new person. Okay, so Bara, so you feel like you don't know which way to go, can't even see the way. So that clarity, let's go ahead and tap on your third eye here, or rub it, just rub over your third eye. All right, and let me test into, this is left side. Okay. Okay, so this is worthiness, unworthiness. So this is the feeling of being unworthy. This is mother side. More than 33. This is 33 generations back. Mother side unworthiness. Let's go ahead and clear that within all of us in the collective. Okay. All right, clearing the unworthiness, clearing the not being of value, clearing the feelings of self-doubt, self-worth, not trusting in yourself, not trusting in your abilities, not trusting in your gifts, clearing those out, and then filling up this space with the truth, with what you were born with, completely gifted and valuable. Okay. Just repeat after me. I am worthy. And let's rub on the third eye. I am worthy. I am worthy. Take it a step further. I am valuable. I am valuable. I am valuable. I want that to be the takeaway for today, guys. All right? If you're having a hard time saying, I am worthy or I'm valuable, if you can't say it, an easy way to say that is in the form of an affirmation. And what that means is you're asking it as a question. So why am I so valuable? Why am I so valuable to others? Why am I so worthy of success? And just write that down with a question, because the universe hears the I am so worthy of success and gets rid of the why. All right. And that helps get rid of resistance, because sometimes affirmations oftentimes don't work because we have those beliefs that we're clearing, right? We're clearing them out. But we have those beliefs, those traumas that are in every cell in that information that we get from generations back, right? Because we're like a big computer hard drive and we carry this data at all times and it's sending out that broadcast, right? We're working through clearing those out and it's becoming easier and easier for those affirmations to stick. But if you're saying an affirmation and it feels really wrong, you're actually having that resistance and it's pushing it away. So what you're trying to get is actually going further away from where you want to be. So ask it as a question. Why am I so valuable? Why am I so worthy? It's beautiful. All right, so let me take one more and then we're coming on to the hour here. So I don't know who this one is. If you want to say your name first, what is keeping me stuck? I can go ahead and I'll just tune into your energy. If you want to say your name, let's see here. Oh, it's Marsha Bose. Okay. All right, what is keeping me stuck? Okay. Okay. All right, so there is deep resentment. All right. There's a deep resentment coming back from your father's side. This is 19 generations back, father's side resentment. Resentment will keep you from moving forward all the time. I mean, so many things keep you from moving forward. I said the number one thing on this call today, but resentment, when you have resentment of others, and that can come in the form of seeing others do better than you. It can be somebody has something that you should have had. It could be feeling like you were left out and all these people are doing so well. They're getting together, they're doing their thing, and you aren't able to do it. But this is going back so far that it's a repeat pattern. And it's not yours. So let's go ahead and clear that out. Resentment. Okay, I just cleared out also I'm worthless. There was a deeper feeling of I'm worthless. That's something from your lifetime. There's an age 3 memory, so I wanted to clear that out as well. Okay, that looks like it's clear. Yeah, is the first one clear? Yes. Filling up with love and light. And then whenever we're doing this for one person at a time, but anything in any way that your energy, since you're on this call or you're listening to the replay, is resonating with this, it's clearing out too. That's why even when we listen to other people's clearings, like when you're on other calls and somebody has a turn or a hot seat, and all of a sudden you're feeling like, whoa, because your energy, you are here for a reason. Your intuition, your inner self, your higher self guided you here on this call today to either listen live or to the replay. And what that does is it's giving you that strength to move forward. It's like you're ready to start clearing this out. So in whatever frequency that you have, we all have these in some level. Okay. We're just working deeper and deeper. And the more that we take that weight off, because it's like our energy's down here, the more that you take that weight off, it lifts up higher and higher and higher and higher. Until as you work those blocks, you are all of a sudden in that wind state and you are moving fast. And it's amazing once you get in that wind state. And we can be in a wind state and move back. We have things happen. Life happens, right? We have family stuff. We have business stuff. We have relatives that get sick. We have all sorts of things that happen that really affect our energy. And that's why working with alignment on a regular basis that's connected to you, really customized, is really important, because that's how you're able to move to that next level. And that's why I love this work so much. It's just been incredible for me in my life. And I cannot tell you how magical it's been. It feels like things shift so magically fast. And anytime when you're having a low, just know that it's happening for you for whatever reason. And you're supposed to be working through those blocks so that you can go from here to here quickly. All right. So don't ever question that. Everything's happening for you. All right. So I'm going to ask you right now, what can you do today? What's one step you can do today? One small action step that you can do today to move forward in your business. Give me one step. Type in the comments below, one step. I want a commitment. I'm going to hold you accountable. All right. One step. This could be one outreach to one person that you felt drawn to work with. It could be reaching out to somebody to be invited onto their podcast or inviting them onto yours. It could be you doing your own live today. Maybe you do what I'm doing right now and you go live. Maybe you offer a healing in one of the groups that you belong to and you feel led to say, hey, my one action step today is to offer a healing to one person. Susan's saying, publish my ad. Amen, sister. Do it. Do it. Do it. And you guys with ads, hey, I have ads running all the time. With ads, test it. Start off with $10. It doesn't have to be a huge commitment. All right. You can do it. Get it out there. See how it feels. Listen to your intuition. If it doesn't feel like it's going right, change it up some. Change the interests on it. Let me see another one. Follow up on previous discovery calls. Follow up on discovery calls. I'm going to say this right now. When you are following up, that is one of the most important things. You've cultivated this relationship with that person. Don't just let it go. Follow up those leads. All right. Really important. Otherwise, they feel like they're not important. Then you've added to their mess of blocks. We don't want that. You've cultivated that relationship, follow up on the discovery calls. Another thing I like to do is look at, and this would be something you could all be doing, is looking at past clients, maybe you haven't talked to for 6 months or whatever, reach out to them. Say you're going to reach out to 5 of those today. Okay? And that's how you're going to feel amazing. All right, guys, it's been over an hour this time. Wow, Mondays, usually I don't do that. But I felt that energy today and I wanted to give some today. So I hope that you feel some relief from this today. If you have any questions or you want to hop on a quick chat with me about my work and what I do, I would love to talk with you about that because this is a passion of mine. This is something I've done for so many years, and I love helping spiritual entrepreneurs move forward. I hate seeing them blocked. It's something that really gets to me, and it's like a dog with a bone. I want to make sure that you're moving forward and you have that success, that life, that dream that you've wanted. And change. I want you to see, do you see you change other people's life too? It's really important. Okay. All right, you guys. And yes, all right. LaFern, you felt, oh no, Marcia says, thank you. Felt a shift. Awesome. Betty saying that was wonderful. And I love everything you guys are saying. Keep moving forward. Take care, guys. Bye.